I knew in the first 5 minutes of watching this movie, it will kill.
This is a weapon that is deadly, and it will kill.
Madison is paralyzed by the shocking visions of grisly murders, and her torment worsens as she discovers that these waking dreams are in fact terrifying realities.
Malignant is an action, horror, crime, thriller, suspense, and it's actually directed by James Wan. He did Insidious, Saw, Conjuring, Aquaman. This guy right here knows how to get her done, and he gets her done in the greatest way possible.
Oh, God, it's so good. So good.
A good setup in the beginning. I always feel like a good horror movie sets it up at the beginning. Like the first 5 minutes of your horror flick gets people intrigued, and they did a really good job with that. It's starring Annabelle Wallis, Maddie Hasson, and George Young. What the awesome this was good. This was refreshing. I didn't expect it to even be close to being at the caliber of horror movie that it was. You know, it was something I was just going to put on just to watch, and it ended up being something that I watched twice. That's how I felt about this movie. And just to let you know, my vote here is going to be biased, but this is my thing. This is why I like horror movies. I like the freak out, what's happening, you know, mysterious, try to figure it out. You know, it has a twist and backstories, and it's great. This movie is amazing, and that's just with the story part. Well, it had thrills, it had chills, it had twists. It's a mind-melding rainbow of intrigue. I love it.
So good and tasty.
Madison was in an abusive relationship with her husband, and basically the husband gets murdered by a mysterious attacker, and it just takes off foot from there. They introduce, the girl's sister, these two cops. And let me tell you, there's some great acting in this movie. Like, nobody ever takes you out of the tone in the moment. It was great casting. I mean, the mother that they had picked, the sister, the two cops. I can't complain. They did a great job, especially the female cop. She was hilarious. She kind of like said what everybody was thinking when things went down, or she would say something. So she kind of brought you back to reality with a little bit of comedy, and I thought that was amazing. There's not too many movies that can actually pull that off, and he did it with this one. The cinematography was great. They had dark tones and set designs that gave you the horror movie creepy feel. The music, the ambiance of it all was just spot on. They have these room morphing scenes that are amazing, where the killer's killing somebody and then she's like frozen watch. Oh my goodness, those are so good, so satisfying to see the rooms transform and meld into somebody's home. It was great. The graphics, the CG, even the CGI was on point on this movie. Plus, you're getting chased by this ass backwards mysterious parkour killer who can manipulate and control electricity. It's scary. The dude was scary. Dude, oh my god, dude was a beast. Man, they had fight scenes. They had jump scares. They had chase scenes. They had the whole 9 yards. And it was all done well. All done beyond well. This movie keeps you on the edge of your seat and keeps your face like, what is going on? And your face is going to have that what is going on look until you're like, dang, I didn't expect it to be that. Oh crap, oh this is crazy. This is nuts. I don't know what I would do. What the heck? Great. It's great. The music gives you the same ambiance as all the past James Wan films have done. Yeah, that female police officer, she was golden with her role. She had me, I wanted to see more of her. Matter of fact, I'm actually ready for I hope they do some type of sequel to this movie with similar characters and similar things or something. This is amazing. And just imagine if this, there's like a doctor that has these patients. What if there are more patients that were similar? I want to know about the other cases. This movie is just amazing all around. I don't want to talk about it too much because I feel like it's that type of movie that you have to watch it yourself. Like, go watch this movie. Go watch it on HBO Max, borrow somebody's password, do what you need to do, get a free trial, make up an email address, watch Malignant.
Okay. Do it. Do it.
All right.
And don't believe the haters. The movie is great. It's amazing. On your feet. It's going to be on the edge of your seat. And if you're on like date night, anything like that, this is the movie for that. It's really good, impactful, and it gives me hope for horror movies that come in the future, because I feel like they've lost touch to what horror really is. And I think James Wan, in one of the trailers I watched, he was even talking about that he had to erase everything he kind of learned along the way. He wanted to go back to his roots, and he wanted to establish a horror movie based off his roots and the root of what a horror film is, like he kind of did with the first Insidious and Conjuring, like Saw. He wanted to delve back into that mind state, and he has done it, and he is the champion. Thank you, James Wan. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for something refreshing like that. I had to tell family members to watch it. I did. I had to go watch this now. And everybody that I've told to watch this movie, they come back like, yo, you were right. I haven't seen a horror movie that good. I couldn't tell you when. People that watch horror movies that are into that, Malignant is, even if you don't watch horror movies, you like suspense, thrillers, action, if you like parkour, if you like any of that crap, watch this movie. Unless scary movies are just not your thing ever, I get it. But this one right here, this one deserves to shine. Especially in a time where all this horrible stuff is coming out. Like the last Conjuring movie he had nothing to do with was a snooze fest. We need to give the man his due. Get them, go on Rotten Tomatoes, vote it up. I'm about to vote it up. This movie is not a 6.3. It is definitely 8 caliber. And that would be me making it an 8, and that would be me putting my bias aside. I would rate it an 8 out of 10. But I'm not. This movie deserves more, and I'm tired of things, people holding things down. So everything's on this even little keel here, on the same level. It's not. This is top tier horror, written, directed, the cinematography, the screen transitions, everything was on point. The music, they just did a great job. I don't see why people can't recognize that. I should give it an 8 out of 10, but I'm not. And people are going to be mad at me, but I don't care. 9 out of 10. Watch Malignant right now. As soon as this goes off, watch it. Watch Malignant. It's great. It's refreshing. It'll keep you guessing all the way to the end, and you will be surprised. You will definitely be surprised. Thanks for sitting in, watching me ramble. Please subscribe. Hit the bell up there to be notified when I have another video, and of course, like and comment. I love talking to you guys, hearing different aspects and different opinions about movies, as long as it's not too, some of y'all be trying to hit low, like like, do I know you personally? Like, did we grow up together? Was I your bully? Because I was never a bully. I got bullied. Was I your, what? Why are you coming at me that way? But I love you guys. Thanks for signing in to CMG Show. I'll see you next time.
So good and tasty.